you have a collection of films and videotape sitting in your attic, basement, hall closet, or a box somewhere that are being lost to time? Creative artists can transfer your 8mm, Super 8mm, and 16mm films, as well as converting your VHS, CVHS, 8mm, and mini DV to DVD. Preserve your family's video history for the generations to come. Creative Artists, 1113 West Spring Street, Monroe, 770-267-7368.
Green, green, green. It's your home, it's your dream. Radon test and keep it healthy and clean. Make it green, green, green.
Making it green is making sure the air in your home is healthy for your family to breathe. Make sure you test your home for the presence of radon. It's easy. To learn more, call 866-730-GREEN. Preserve your family's health and well-being. Get your home tested. Now that's living healthy and green.
Green, green, green. It's your home, it's your dream. Radon test and keep it healthy and clean. Make it green, green, green.
To learn more, call 866-730-GREEN.
Jungle, the quiet jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. Oh, him away, 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 oh, him away.
This is Paul Mullins. I'm here with Andy Bird, and we're downtown Monroe at the farmers market. And Andy has an organic farm. And Andy, tell us a little bit about your farm, and you've got some events coming up, I think, right?
Yeah, we are farms out on 138 towards Walton Grove. We're certified organic.
Called Whippoorwill, I believe, right?
Whippoorwill Hollow Farm. We grow 12 months out of the year.
Okay, okay. And you've got an event coming up, I think, in October?
Yes, our event is called Field of Greens. We have 50 chefs out of downtown. The charge is $25 to get in. We have about 75 vendors, music all day.
And that's first weekend in October.
First Sunday in October.
Sunday in October, okay. And that's October the 6th. October the 6th, Field of Greens. I've been there. You definitely will not come out hungry. In fact, you'll come out kind of bloated, I guess.
Right. Well, we call it $25 50-course meal.
50-course meal. So it is fabulous. And the top chefs in downtown Atlanta, aren't they?
Correct.
Come out there, and they also use Andy's products. They year-round buy from your farm so they can have organic. So it's something to put on your calendar, the first Sunday, the 6th in October, and come out to Whippoorwill Farms.
Yeah, you can come there, order. We have a CSA box that's weekly, or come here to the market. We have a good time here at the market. A lot of good stuff here.
Yep. Brings a lot of good organic stuff here to the farmers market here in Monroe. Well, Andy, thank you so much.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come see us.
Well, we got us a dancer and we're upsetting the dogs, so I think we've done our job here. Let's see here. I don't know if I can do this song. You put your right foot in, you put your right foot out, you do the hokey pokey and you turn yourself about. That's what it's all about. You do the hokey pokey, you do the hokey pokey. you do the hokey pokey.
This is Paul Mullins with Walton Entertainment. I'm downtown Monroe at the Farmers Market. Amici's, I believe, is the
Yes, sir.
restaurant all
Right
your.
here. I'm the general manager. Just took over about a month ago.
Oh,
So-
just a month ago.
Yes,
Okay,
sir.
so you're new to it. And you have this pizza you make that you use a lot of the farm products.
Right.
Right here, they get the organically grown, I think, from Andy.
From Andy.
And some of the other people
Right.
here. And tell us something about your pizzas.
What we do is every Saturday we come down, pick out fresh ingredients, whatever looks good, something different. This week we went with some chanterelle mushrooms, eggplant, cucumber, and we topped it off with a ranch drizzle, fried some green tomatoes, put it on top. So something different, something exciting. Something
I think you've got a similar one right here, don't you?
Yes, sir.
Maybe
have
we can show.
we have a breakfast pizza here this morning.
This kind of let the people know kind of what it looks like.
This is
So
something
it
we did.
looks
It's
very tempting and all, very good and nutritious too.
very nutritious.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
All righty. And what's your phone number?
It's
Anybody?
770-266-6803.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So if you're hungry, come down to Amici's and y'all
sir.
can fix them up, right?
Come check it out.
Okay. Thank you.
appreciate it.
Okay. Bye bye.
Coming round the mountain when she comes. How about it, Russell?
for the ribbon cutting and grand opening of the Clearview Joint and Bone Center. And when Emily called me about scheduling the ribbon cutting, I was like, didn't we just break ground? It seems like that was not long ago that we were out here for the groundbreaking ceremony. So, but congratulations to all the Clearview staff, and I know James Machado, the new CEO here, is very pleased to be coming in at this time. So at this time, I will turn it over to you to make a few comments, introduce some folks that made it happen, and then we'll move on with the ribbon cutting.
This is a great time to come in, obviously, for me. I've been here for a little over 6 weeks now, and voila, we get a new expansion project. So a lot of work went into this, obviously. It was more than a year in the making, and we needed it from day one, to be honest with you. It's a $5 million expansion. There's more than 15,000 square feet in the building, and as you can imagine, there's a lot of coordination that goes into that, and some of the people that were key and instrumental in making this happen today are present here. You know, the idea between, you know, of the expansion in the first place was it's 27 more beds, and we needed that, right? From time to time, we run into issues in the ER in which we don't have a bed available in the inpatient units to accommodate the patient who really needs put in the bed. So we hold from time to time. And that's not the best case scenario for our patients. So the wing was absolutely necessary from day one. The thought behind the Bone and Joint Center actually came from really the medical staff who said, hey, listen, let's take a look at how we're tailoring our care for our orthopedic patients, and let's see if we can create a better mousetrap. And that's what we've done here. We've got essentially a unit that has some nurses who are very well trained in tending to the unique needs of the orthopedic patient. We're co-locating physical therapy services so patients can start their recovery early in the process to make sure that they get the best possible outcome. And we think we're going to have a great product here. So we're excited about it. I want to thank a few people specifically. Sharon Queen here, instrumental in making this happen. Paul Martone, he is the resident historian on the operations side, and he's actually been here through the construction of the new facility and the expansion project. And you know, Reinhold, obviously, who's been managing the plant ops for a long time, he actually had the daily headaches on his shoulders. Paul is here from materials. Right there. Where are we? Where? Pink. Pink shirt. This is the unsung hero, because there's a lot of stuff in the building, and that stuff just doesn't happen overnight, and there isn't a stuff fairy that shows up, and that takes a lot of hard work to find the stuff, order the stuff, and really coordinate the delivery and installation. That is a ton of work, and a lot of us don't really realize that. And yeah, look at her nod. So thank you, Paul, for that. So without further ado, I don't know if you want to say anything, Sharon?
Just thank you for coming. It's just another opportunity to meet the needs of our community, and we look forward to serving you here. We hope you don't need surgery, but we hope you choose us if you do.
Well, we appreciate Clearview's support of the chamber and the community, and this is just amazing. So, thank you.
Thank you.
You ready to cut the ribbon?
Absolutely.
All right. 1, 2, 3.
All right. And so everyone knows, we have.
Someone have a look. So this is a physical therapy, multi-purpose room. So physical therapist and the occupation therapy.
Do you need a patient?
As you can see, they have the higher chairs here so that people don't have to bend down as far to sit down. As you can see, this whole wing is dedicated to this physical therapy part and bone.
See how cute that is? It is. Yeah. Let me do a 1, 2, 3. Sometimes that helps a little bit. You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Reception here at Clearview Hospital after the ribbon cutting.
Hi there.
there, I'm Emily Russell, Marketing Director here at Clearview Regional Medical Center. Today we are so proud and excited to cut the ribbon and issue our grand opening on Clearview's new Bone and Joint Center. As part of our 27-bed expansion that we're opening today, 7 of those beds are going to be devoted to orthopedic patients. Those would be hip replacements, knee replacements, any sort of joint replacement, or orthopedic surgery. We are offering these 7 rooms as a specialized area for patients to be treated, to receive their inpatient rehabilitation right here, and to have their separate entrance and a little bit of VIP treatment for all of our orthopedic patients. All of our patients are important to us, and we believe that in order to ensure that quality of care and to really give a unique experience, the Bone and Joint Center is going to be the critical piece to that puzzle for our orthopedic services here at Clearview. So we invite you to come and join us. If you have any needs, please let us know. We would love to help you out with anything that we can. And we look forward to seeing you around. We have some upcoming seminars, so stay tuned for those. That'll be about different orthopedic topics with all of our doctors that are on staff here at Clearview Bone and Joint Center. Thanks so much.
Good morning. Thank you for watching. I'm Dina Huff, Executive Director for the Partnership for Families, Children, and Youth. And today I want to tell you about an event that the partnership is sponsoring in August. And it's titled Welcome to the State of Poverty. And we are partnering with the University of Georgia to do a poverty simulation here in Walton County. This is the first time in about 10 or more years that this has taken place, and our friends at the University of Georgia actually do this simulation for us, and we have to find participants to actually put this thing on with us. So let me just give you a brief description about the simulation. The simulation experience, the poverty simulation experience, is designed to help participants begin to understand what it might be like in a typical low-income family trying to survive month to month. It is a simulation, not a game. The object is to sensitize participants to the realities faced by low-income people. Now, our problem, or our situation here, is we need at least 35 participants to actually have this event. In the simulation, up to 88 can participate to assume the roles of 26 different families facing poverty. It is recommended that dolls be used for 1 to 3 year old children, as these roles do not actively participate in the simulation. And some of the families are newly employed, some are recently deserted by their breadwinner, some are homeless, others are recipients of TANF, that's Temporary Assistance for Needy Families, either with or without additional earned income. Still others are senior citizens receiving disability or retirement, or grandparents raising grandchildren. The task of the families is to provide basic necessities and shelter during the course of 4 15-minute weeks. So we have to have a large room that will be set up at Nile Recreation Center for the families to go around in a typical month for this family. And so my question, or my invitation to you as community members, if you're interested in participating in this event, I will need you to contact me at my office or email me and let me know you're interested. And the fee for this simulation is $5 per participant. But I will need to know by the first week in August if you're interested in participating. We do have to have at least 35 participants. Maximum can be 80 participants. So if you're interested, please give me a call here at the partnership. My direct line is 770-207-3175, or you can email me at dina.huff, that's DENA.huff, at walton.k12.ga.us. This is a wonderful experience for our community, and the reason that I'm telling you about this is I would like for all of our community members to know that they're invited to participate as well. But you do have to make a reservation, so if you're interested, I do encourage you to call me or either email me. So I look forward to hearing from you. Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Glenn Blair, and I'm the 4-H coordinator here in Walton County. Here in Walton County, we have about 1,600 4-H'ers between the ages of 9 and 19. And the 4-H is part of the University of Georgia Cooperative Extension Service and part of the Agriculture and Environmental Sciences at the University of Georgia. And here in Walton County, we try and offer many opportunities for the young people in the county. We used to be known as the Cooking and Animal Projects, but now the 4-H'ers are involved in much more than just animals and cooking. Just to give you an idea, to start out, we're winding up our year now for 4-H, and we're getting ready to start the new school year. But when we start back in the fall, we will have wildlife judging, where the 4-H'ers will learn about where animals like to live and what they like to eat and what you can do to attract them to your backyard. We also have a consumer judging contest where the 4-H'ers can learn to spend their money wisely. During the winter months, we have what we call Project Achievement. And Project Achievement is for the young people to learn how to do public speaking. We had over 900 posters turned in from the 5th grade classes last year. And these posters were on a variety of topics. They can be anywhere from air science to wildlife. And they will make a poster, write a report on that subject, and then they will give a 3 to 6 minute oral presentation on their poster. Then in the spring, we have poultry judging, where the 4-H'ers can learn about the poultry industry and about eggs. They will get the candle eggs, and they'll learn how to tell when a chicken has been laying a lot of eggs. Then after that contest is over, we start horse judging. And in horse judging, they will learn how to compare 4 horses to tell which one best matches the conformation of the standards for that particular breed of horses. And during the summer, which we've just finished up, we've had over 150 4-H'ers go to 4-H camp with us. And at 4-H camp, they will go for a week, and they will have activities ranging anywhere from doing the zip line to climbing the rock wall, canoeing, and learning about the ecosystem in the lakes. And then we had some of our 4-H'ers that went to junior camp. They went to Stone Mountain and saw the laser show, and they went to Whitewater, and then we had some of our seniors that went to Jekyll Island, and also we had some 7th and 8th graders that went to Jekyll Island to compete in the Marine Resource Camp. The 4-H'ers will go out on a fishing boat, and they will do some seining and see if they can catch some shrimp. They'll also go on a dolphin tour. They went to Cumberland Island, and and explored the island on one trip, and then they go to a water park and spend a day at the water park. We also had shooting sports during the year, and that competition starts in January and runs until about May. And we have competitions in BB rifle, and our team won first place in the state competition for BB rifle, which entitled them to go to the national competition, and that was in Arkansas. And on our air rifle team, we had the first place state team at the state competition at Rock Eagle, and then on our shotgun team we had the high individual for the state competition, and he shot a perfect score during the day. He shot 25 out of 25 the first time, and then he had to shoot doubles where they throw 2 targets at a time, and he had a perfect score the first time, and there was another young man that had a perfect score too, so they had to have a shoot-off, and on the second shoot-off he had another perfect score, and that was Levi Baker. And then we have an archery team, and they competed in the district and the state competition. And so if you're interested in any of the shooting sports, then you can give us a call, and I'll tell you the phone number in just a minute. We also have animal projects that young people can get involved in. We have a horse club. It's a young rider horse club, and they learn about horses and how to take care of them. And you don't have to have a horse. You can come to our club meetings, and they will start meeting in September. And if you would like to be in our horse club, you can give us a call at the 4-H office. The other part of the horse club is we have a mounted drill team, and we have about 20 4-H'ers that ride horses, and it's almost like square dancing on horseback. And they have a competition for this, and the Walton County team has been doing it for about 5 years now, and we have numerous first place and second place awards in the state competition, the regional, and in the national competition. So we're real proud of our mounted drill team. The other things that you can get involved in is during the summer we have many activities going on, and these are just day classes where you can learn how to cook, how to weld, how to make artwork, and we had a dance class, and we went on a tour of a dairy farm and learned about where our milk comes from and how to make cheese. So these are just a few of the opportunities that we try and offer here in Walton County for our young people. And if you're interested in these 4-H projects that I've mentioned, or any of the other 4-H opportunities that we have, you can either go to our website by just Googling Walton County 4-H, or you can call us here at the Extension office, and that number is 770-267-1324. And my name is Glenn Blair. I'm the 4-H coordinator here in Walton County, and we're part of the University of Georgia Cooperative Extension. and the agriculture and environmental sciences. So if you would like to contact us, please let us know how we can help you. Thank you.
Hey, I'm Isaac with Reboot Computer Company, and we're doing the Reboot Tech Tip today. I just wanted to talk a little bit about servers, file servers, and different operating systems for servers. And I know a lot of this stuff won't pertain to residential people, but some of it can. So mostly it's going to be for businesses, but pretty much, here in our little local area, we don't have a lot of huge businesses, so the days of Windows Server and stuff like that are kind of gone. What you can do is have somebody like us or another computer place build you a fast computer, just a regular old computer with regular old Windows on it, to serve up files. If you have documents, or you have, even if you just have programs for like point of sale stuff that you use, it will work off the regular Windows these days. And so when you have a regular just little Windows computer, you're talking maybe half the price or a quarter of the price of a big server. And the computers are so fast these days, and the processors and the amount of stuff you can do with them, that you don't actually need a server anymore. If you have maybe 60, 70 employees, we might suggest having a big server. But for anything under that, you can just do a regular old Windows computer. A lot of times what we'll do is we'll do Windows 7, very stable operating system with a really fast processor and a lot of RAM. And what happens is we just install that on the network, and then everybody in the building can go on that server and get files off of it. So if you have a template or something on that particular computer that everybody needs to use, they can go on there, pull that thing off, and they can save it on the server. You can also do backups these days. You can have a backup attached to the server, or you can back up on the cloud. And you can actually back up on the cloud a huge amount of information these days for free. And anytime you have a central server there, you always want to have a backup, because what if the server goes down, what if it crashes or blows up or whatever it is, then you'll lose all your files. So you always want to have some sort of backup to that server. The other thing I wanted to talk about is you can do, if you want something a little more stable than Windows, you can actually do a version of Linux, or some people may know Ubuntu these days. Anyway, very, very stable operating system, and the evolution of it now is you can actually get a version of it and it looks like Windows. It's easy to use. You can do pretty much anything you want to do on it that you can do on Windows. So a regular person can come by, and if they need to get on the internet on it, they can, or if they need to type a document or whatever the case is, then you can do that with the Linux, or the version is called Ubuntu. So again, you don't need to go out and buy a big server that's going to cost you $4,000 or $5,000 and set it up like that. The other thing about the big server is you have to pay for each computer to use the big server. And that costs a lot of money also. You can get away with doing just a regular computer for about $800 or $900 that'll feed your whole building, and it'll run like a champ. And it's very easy to maintain also. But anyway, that's the tech tip for today. I'm Isaac with Reboot Computer Company. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Kenny Sargent with Keep Walton Beautiful and Walton County Recycling Center, and I want to thank you all for tuning in today. First of all, I wanted to talk about the document destruction we had back on June 8th. We got all the results and the figures in from that, and it was our biggest document destruction day event yet. We had around 120 cars come in with documents to be shredded, and we got the results back, and we had over 8,200 pounds of paper brought in. So we were really excited about that. It went great, and we're looking forward to doing it again. I had a couple of other things I wanted to talk about. Here lately, we've noticed that the plastic bin here at the recycling center and some of the others throughout the county had really started getting a lot of items in there that aren't recyclable. So I wanted to take a minute to talk to you about what we do take and what we don't take, and just so you would know. First of all, just like your standard water bottle, anything you have, you can always look on the bottom of these bottles or whatever you may have, and there's a triangular shape symbol on here, and there's always a number inside of that symbol. And the plastic we take is number 1 and number 2 plastic only. We don't take anything else. We get a lot of stuff like this that I took out of the bin earlier this morning, and this stuff just takes up a lot of space in our bins, and when it comes right down to it, it's not recyclable, so it ends up just being thrown away. So it really takes up a lot of space from items that could be there that are recyclable, and it's kind of a waste to have stuff that's not recyclable mixed in our bins with the stuff that is. So we just wanted to point that out and try to make sure that we keep those bins full of the stuff that's good to us and that is good to recycle. And we want to make sure that we do that. The other thing I wanted to talk about again was I wanted to remind everyone that Rivers Alive is coming up, and we do want you guys to get in touch with us if you have any questions about it or want to inquire on exactly what Rivers Alive is and what we do. Feel free to call us here at the Recycling Center, 267-1421. Anybody here on the office staff should be able to help you out with any questions you have about Rivers Alive, or if you'd like to volunteer. We're always looking for volunteers. It's one of our biggest events, and I personally think it's wonderful. Everyone really seems to enjoy it. We also have a Facebook page. If you ever have any questions you'd like to ask us, we try to always keep a check on it to see if anyone has any questions through the Facebook page. We always try to answer any questions you may have, and that's really about it for the day. We look forward to seeing you. You guys get out and come see us. We'll be happy to show you the Recycling Center and everything we do here. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Jody Johnson here with the Recreation Report. This week we'd like to congratulate our Senior League baseball team who did advance in the Little League tournament, advanced to the state tournament. So congratulations to the Senior Little League team for winning the district tournament here, District 10, and advancing. A lot of other teams played well, represented Walton County very well, but did not advance to the state tournament. A couple of our softball teams did do extremely well. A 5- and 6-year-old team out of West Walton won several tournaments that they played in throughout the summer, including the pre-Tri-County and Tri-County tournaments. And so congratulations to those 5- and 6-year-old teams and to all the other teams just for making the All-Star team. That is an honor to make your respective age groups All-Star team and representing Walton County well. We want to give a good luck to our swim team, the swim team that normally swim out of the Walton Waves organization. So good luck to them. They'll be competing in the Georgia Recreation and Parks State Tournament in Madison, Georgia at their new aquatic center. And from there they'll advance to the Class A state championships. We normally have several that do advance, and hopefully on the next show I better let you know who those individuals were that did compete and did well. Also want to invite you out to the community centers. I know the weather has been not that great here lately. Every afternoon it seems to rain around 5:30, 6 o'clock, and that's usually when you're getting off work and you want to get out and get your exercise done. Well, we have 2 great community centers for you to come in and exercise. Do any walking in the gymnasiums or upstairs in the 1/16th mile walking area that we have. So come on in. I don't see a change in the weather here anytime soon, so it's a great time to join. It's only $2 per week per family. Comes out to a little over $200 a year for your family to come in and have access to those community centers when we're open. And we're open from 6 in the morning to 8 at night on most days. The only exceptions would be Wednesdays, and then the weekends we have abbreviated hours. So if you want any other information, go to waltoncountyga.gov. It shows all our hours of operation, the cost of all of our facilities, the pavilion rentals, all the sports programs. We have a great website that Valerie Ermetz some of our staff keeps up, and we try to keep it updated on a daily basis. Our fall sports programs have begun. We've started all of our evaluations and draft procedures, and so teams are being selected, which means the parks are going to get busy here pretty soon as we gear up to go back to school here in the middle or beginning of August, towards the end of August. We'll be back into the parks participating. Our football program is doing quite well with the number of participants that have signed up. Our next time that I'm on the air with you, we're going to talk a little bit about some of the buzzwords that's going on in football, some of the safety concerns that people are having with football, and the thing that they're looking at the most is the concussions. And the legislature has met and have passed a law. I think there's only 4 or 5 states left that haven't looked into the concussions and what you have to do and what you're required to do, not only as an organization but as parents once your child does have a concussion. So we'll talk a little bit about House Bill 284, which was passed this year and will go into effect in year 2014, January 1st, what you have to do if your child receives a concussion. So look forward to that, and if you have any questions, just give us a call or go to our websites. The wealth of information there for you to experience, and we'll be updating our policies and procedures on all of the safety concerns that we may have dealing with any of the sports, not just football. So until next time, thank you very much.
Hi, and welcome to this week's edition of The Health Story. My name is Dee Dee Harris. I'm the Executive Director of Walton Wellness, Inc., a nonprofit located here in Walton County dedicated to the prevention of lifestyle-related chronic illness. Each week I like to talk to you about some kind of health-related topic, maybe bring you some new information, things that you hear in the news, or share a resource that might be available in our community that will help you along your health journey. And every year, especially around this time in the summertime, one of my favorite topics that I always have to talk to you about is water. And I haven't had a chance to talk to you this summer yet about water, so today I'm taking the opportunity to talk about how important water is. And this year I want to talk to you, each year I talk to you about the importance of drinking water in the summertime because we talk a little bit about heat stroke or heat exhaustion. Unfortunately this summer so far we haven't had too much problem with having heat stroke or heat exhaustion type days because we've had such mild weather so far for the summer, and also we've had so much rain as well. So today I want to talk about the importance of drinking, especially in the summertime, because even though we haven't had those 95, 100 degree days, still there's a lot of humidity in the air with all the rain that we've had and the temperatures that we do have, which does cause your body to sweat often. With the humidity, we often do tend to sweat a lot more, especially here in the South. So as you are sweating outside, it is very important to drink water, even when it's not as hot as it might normally be during the summertime. Also, I want to talk to you about a study that they have done pretty recently looking at the effects of water and weight loss. We've always heard about drinking more water for our diet, and that's good for weight loss, but they've actually kind of done a study to look at how water really does affect weight loss. And what they found is adults involved in this study who drank 2 cups of water before a meal actually ended up losing more weight than those who did not. Now, what's the reason for that? Well, really the reason is because water helps to fill you up. So if they drank 2 cups of water before they sat down to eat, it actually made them feel fuller, so they ended up eating less. So it wasn't necessarily the water itself that has some type of magic to help with weight loss, although it is just very good for your body and you need the water, but it's also just the fact that it helps to fill you up. And so they have said that it could be that water could be the magic pill that helps in a very low-cost way of helping if you are trying to lose weight. So that's something to think about and something to try.
Also, with drinking water with meals is very important, because when you are drinking carbonated drinks or something else with meals, then that does typically add to your calories. Whereas if you're drinking water, you can enjoy a little more calories on your plate and less calories from actually drinking it, which we all agree pretty much it's more satisfying to eat our calories than to drink our calories. So I wanted to share that little interesting information with you, and they have done this scientific study. So encourage you to try it if you are trying to lose weight and looking for a little way to get the edge on trying to help you with your diet. You may want to try to add water in right before eating a meal, and also drinking water with your meal is very important. It's also, even if you're not trying to lose weight, to remember to drink water in the summertime. It is just so important for our bodies as we are sweating to replace that fluid so that we don't end up with dehydration, heat exhaustion, or heat stroke or something like that. As always, if you want more information about Walton Wellness or find resources that we have to offer, you can find us on the web at waltonwellness.org. Also, all of our contact information is there as well. If you want to get me the old-fashioned way by phone, that is 770-313-8107. Thanks for watching.
Hey, thanks for tuning in today. We're about to show you some dogs and cats here at the Walton County Animal Control Shelter. You know, this is the time of year where all day long it's dog after dog and cat after cat coming into the shelter. You know, there's so many more that come in that we can really turn around and get adopted out or rescued. So we really need your help to get your pets spayed and neutered. Very simple thing. If you're going to be a responsible pet owner, that's one step that you should definitely take. And then maybe if you don't have a pet, and you're looking to fill a void in your home, come on down to our animal shelter. We have lots of great dogs and cats, purebred dogs, beautiful cats. Our adoption fee is still $40. It's always been $40. We haven't gone up. And now we even add heartworm testing, we add vaccinations, we do combo testing for the cats. All this is done for the same $40. So no reason not to come and adopt from our shelter. You can see some of the dogs that we play on this channel, but you can also look at waltonpets.net, or you can follow us on the Facebook page and help us save some lives here in Walton County.
All right, we have a 3-month-old kitten. It's a female. Her name is Doe. She's an owner surrender, so she's available for adoption now. You just have to sign a contract to have her spayed. You'll have like 30 days to have her spayed. We do pick up cats and have them brought in every day. We're about 15 to 20 cats a day. So if you're looking for a cat, you need to check us out.
We got a male. He's probably about 4 months old, not neutered, very sweet, and he's very playful. As you can see, he's yellow and white, and he needs a good home. We've had lots of litters come in.
We got a shepherd mix, female. She's about 3 years old. Her name's Jambrasia. She's already microchipped. We're not sure if she's spayed or not. But she's a sweet dog and needs a good home.
This is Blink. She's a hardy shepherd. She's a loud girl, but she's a really good girl.
This is Todd. He's a 3-year-old gray male. He's already been tested. He's negative on everything. We give him their first shots, so he needs a good home.
Hey, this is a sweet little female pit bull mixed puppy. She's real tender, real sweet. I know the pit bulls get such a bad reputation, but look at that. She doesn't look like too much of a killer to me. Real sweet dog. She's got her vaccines already dewormed and she's ready for a new home.
This is Daphne. She's about 3 months and she needs a new
Green, green, green. It's your home, it's your dream. Radon testing, keep it healthy and clean. Make it green, green, green.
Making it green is making sure the air in your home is healthy for your family to breathe. Make sure you test your home for the presence of radon. It's easy. To learn more, call 866-730-GREEN. Preserve your family's health and well-being. Get your home tested. Now that's living healthy and green.
Green, green, green. It's your home, it's your dream. Radon testing, keep it healthy and clean. Make it green, green, green.
To learn more, call 866-730-GREEN.
What we do to the planet, we do to ourselves. You can help keep America beautiful. Visit KAB.org.
Creative Signs, we make large and small property and business signs, full color, digitally printed banners, as well as vinyl lettered ones for celebrating special events. Yard signs for selling your home or making special announcements like your graduating senior. Turn your vehicle into a moving billboard with vehicle lettering or magnetics. Creative Signs, Monroe, 770-267-7368.